thing, language, history. How one should think, instead, has its distant and vague archetype in the various languages, in the names which do not categorically cover the thing, albeit at the cost of their cognitive function. In undiminished cognition, we want what we have been drilled to resign ourselves to. What the names that come too close will blind us to. Resignation and delusion are ideological complements. An idiosyncratic precision in the choice of words, as if they were to designate the things, is one of the major reasons why presentation is essential to philosophy. The cognitive reason for much expressive insistence on todeti, then, is its own dialectics, its conceptual mediation within itself. This is the point of attack for conceiving its non-conceptual side. For mediation in the midst of non-conceptuality is not a remainder after accomplished subtraction, nor something pointing to a bad infinity of such procedures, rather the mediation of the ule is its implicit history. It is from a negative that philosophy draws whatever legitimacy it still retains, from the fact that in being so and not otherwise, these insolubles which forced philosophy to capitulate and from which idealism declines are another fetish, the fetish of the irrevocability of things in being. What dissolves the fetish is the insight that things are not simply so and not otherwise, that they have come to be under certain conditions. Their becoming fades and dwells within the things. It can no more be stabilized in their concepts than it can be split off from its own results and forgotten. Similar to this being is temporal existence. It is when things in being are read as a text of their becoming that idealistic and materialistic dialects touched. But while idealism sees in the inner history of immediacy its vindication as a stage of the concept, materialism makes that inner history the measure, not just of the untruth of concepts, but even more of the immediacy in being. This means employed in negative dialectics for the penetration of its hardened objects is possibility, the possibility of which the reality has cheated the objects, and which is nonetheless visible in each one. But no matter how hard we try for linguistic expression of such a history congealed in things, the words we use will remain concepts. Their precision substitutes for the thing itself. Without quite bringing itself into mind, there is a gap between words and the thing they conjure. Hence the residue of arbitrariness and relativity in the choice of words as well as in the presentation as a whole. Benjamin's concepts still tend to an authoritarian concealment of their conceptuality. Concepts alone can achieve what the concept prevents. Cognition is drusas yasetai. The determinable flaw in every concept makes it necessary to cite others. This is the font of the only constellations which inherited some of the hope of the name. The language of philosophy approaches that name by denying it. The claim of immediate truth for which it chides the words is almost always the ideology of a positive, existent identity of word and thing. Insistence upon a single word and concept as the iron gate to be unlocked is also a mere moment, although an inalienable one. To be known, the inwardness to which cognition clings in expression always needs its own outwardness as well.